I say one country, and you say one thing that people in this country don't want, other people outside this country know.
Got it. Just name a country, and I'll share something that might be less commonly known outside that country.
USA.
In the USA, one thing people might not want outsiders to know is that despite being a wealthy country, there are significant issues with homelessness and access to affordable healthcare. These challenges might not always be apparent from the outside.
India.
In India, one thing that might not be widely shared with outsiders is the prevalence of arranged marriages. While it's a deeply rooted cultural practice, the dynamics and modern adaptations of arranged marriages might not always be openly discussed with people from other countries.
Mexico.
In Mexico, one thing that might not be widely known outside the country is the extent of the rich and diverse indigenous cultures that influence everyday life. While Mexico is often associated with its pre-Hispanic civilizations like the Aztecs and Mayans, the ongoing cultural contributions of contemporary indigenous communities are significant, but might not always be highlighted internationally.
United Kingdom.
In the United Kingdom, one thing that might not be widely shared is the class system that still influences society. While it's not as rigid as it once was, social class can still play a significant role in opportunities, education, and social interactions. This aspect of British society might not always be apparent to outsiders.
China.
In China, one thing that might not be widely shared with outsiders is the intense academic pressure faced by students. The competition for top universities and jobs can lead to a high-stress environment for many young people. This is a topic that might not always be visible to those outside of China.
Japan.
In Japan, one thing that might not be widely shared with outsiders is the expectation for long working hours and dedication to one's job. This work culture can create a lot of stress and a focus on maintaining harmony and appearances, which might not always be visible to outsiders. This aspect of Japanese society might not always be highlighted.
Korea.
In Korea, one thing that might not be widely shared with outsiders is the societal pressure to conform and succeed academically and professionally. This emphasis on education and career success can create a lot of stress, especially among young people. This aspect of Korean culture might not always be visible to outsiders.
Okay, that's all for this conversation.
All right, it was great chatting with you. Have a wonderful day.